It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Las Vegas. It's the Chiefs and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Madden. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Davante Adams, 33 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this AFC Championship. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He found Davante Adams for a touchdown on their last drive, and they start again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Madden. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Hey, on the ball, on the ball.
Throwing again. Madden. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Their mobile quarterback, 32 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with point.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On first down, Madden flushed out right. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
They'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong.
Las Vegas' offense back out there, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first and 10, Madden. That's caught by Myers. He's to the 15. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. But he's done everything right so far in this first half. 2 touchdowns. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. fresh out of the locker room. They hit him with a gain of over 20.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Off play action. Madden. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for... Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the yard...
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Wide open receiver complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
Off the play fake. Madden. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Off play action. Madden. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Over the middle, and Mayer hauls it in. And the Raiders Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turkey.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Off the play fake. Madden rolling to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4 touchdown passes. They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think...
The Raiders offense ready to go. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they are really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
The Raiders, they are Super Bowl bound.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's all up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. It's been a good season for them so far, and they're just looking to keep that momentum going forward.
They like their record. Now they want to increase it. A win here could really get the momentum going in the right direction.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their...
So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of the game. Ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Flush to his right. They find some open field here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Back to throw. Madden. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. 40 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense.
Let's go now.
Off the bootleg. Madden buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So out come the Raiders. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. It got his man complete. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall, 75 yards. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that Phil...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already. Throwing to start the drive. Madden. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Throwing on first down. Madden. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before.
He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Raiders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to...
He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run, and he'll start anew with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Madden eluding the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Off play action. Madden sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 to first. Operating from the gun. Madden. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Now 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Madden out to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Off the bootleg. Madden. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Jacobs. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determined.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he's been good. On first down, Madden. They'll roll him out right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
On 1st and 10, Madden flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. One of the great... Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan, but you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Madden. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
It's caught here by Adams.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders are starting. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Anything he personally...
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Madden. Blitz coming and down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden. Open man is Myers. Now he's loose again. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk...
The Raiders heading out to take over. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. He's got it. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Raiders start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the... The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Madden escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Madden. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Madden flush to his... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Arnold Ebiketie, his second sack of the night. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Off play action. Madden. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers from 17 yards out. And the Raiders add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right?
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Eluding the pressure. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Madden. And that is incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And a few kneel downs should just about do it.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Off play action. Madden rolling to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a spec.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And how about this? Viva Las Vegas! The Las Vegas Raiders on top of the football world as they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Hope my mama was watching tonight.
Yo! This parade about to be wild!
Put on a show for the whole world tonight!
You balled out, bro! Clubbed up, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! We're number one, baby!
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Throwing to start the drive. Madden flushed out right. The big fella. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's their quarterback. 75 yards. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. He had one of the more spectacular opening statements you're ever going to see, keeping it himself on the first play of the game and taking it coast to coast. We'll see what he can do for an encore here. Off the play fake. Madden rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Madden. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off play action. Madden on the move to his left. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.